Hi everyone! In today's video, I'm going to be redoing a video that I did 3 years ago. It's about clean beauty. My clean beauty video from 3 years ago has a lot of techniques that I really don't use anymore, and I really wanted to bring this new version of reloaded and best techniques that I have right now. After watching the video, I really think that a lot of the stuff that I show you there, I really don't use anymore, and probably are not gonna be things that you're gonna be doing now anyways. So since this look is becoming popular now, I wanna show you this new version and with these new techniques that I'm using, and I know you're gonna love it.
So without any further ado, let's get started.
That skin has to be fresh. You want to enhance everything on your model's feature, or if you're doing it in yourself, and your face features have to be enhanced, but you don't want to look like somebody else. Also, highlight and contour, you have to keep it very subtle. And your lips, of course, you want to keep the color of your lips into the nudes or into soft pink hues. You don't want to defeat the purpose of a natural looking makeup with wearing a very electric pink on your lips or red, because that's not gonna be natural anymore. I'm going to start with moisturizing the skin. I'm gonna be using this Innisfree Dewy Glow Jelly Cream. I like to use jelly creams when I'm doing natural makeup because the jelly moisturizer or gel moisturizers, they tend to bring a lot of glow to the skin. So whenever you do a natural makeup, you want your skin to behave the best. And if you have dry skin, that's going to help you plump your skin and look better. So because the gel moisturizer, the base of this type of moisturizers is water. So water is gonna hydrate your skin and make it look plumped. So let's start with that. I have nothing on, so that's good, because you're gonna see the change. And you wanna apply it everywhere in your face and neck. So you see now how my skin is glowy and is turning from dull to glow. And next, I'm going to move to primer. I'm gonna use primer this time because I have big pores here and in the center of my face because I have combination skin. If you have this type of skin, you know that your pores are bigger in the center of the face here. Your nose is going to be here in the center of your forehead and here in your chin. If you have big pores there, then you have combination skin. If you have big pores all over your skin, then you have oily skin. If you don't know your skin type, that's how you can, one of the ways that you can know. So I apply it basically here because I want my skin to look very even. Perfect. And a little bit on the center of my forehead. And I didn't tell you which one I was using. I'm using the No Pore Blend primer. This name is very confusing. It's from Touch in Soul brand, and this is a smooth and pore covering primer. I love this one because it's very soft and it's not heavy on the skin. Perfect. After I put primer and moisturizer, I'm gonna move to cream foundation. This time I'm using cream foundation, but last time, I think in the other video, I was using liquid foundation. And the reason why I changed to cream is because with cream foundation, what I do is I use less product. So that is going to give me more of a natural looking skin. And I'm using Bodyography, the Silk Cream Foundation palette. I'm going to be using for this two things. I'm going to apply it with my brush, and then I'm going to distribute it to the skin using a sponge. So I'm gonna start with my color, which is this one in the corner. And with the brush, I'm going to apply it only in the center of the face. Then with the sponge, I'm going to distribute it to the rest of the face. So you want most of the coverage in the center. I apply it in the center of the face because the center of the face is where you have more exposure. So if you have any blemishes or imperfections, they generally are more in the center of the face, like here in your chin or in your cheek area, but over here. And you don't have a lot of them here unless you have acne. If you have acne, you're gonna have it all over your face. So that's why I apply it in the center, because that's mainly when you wanna cover the most. And of course, I apply everywhere where I have, when I wanna cover like redness or discoloration or anything like this. And as you can see, this foundation color is exactly like my skin color. So basically what I'm doing is matching my whole face to one shade. And that's what you want. You don't wanna play other, like you don't wanna apply another color, because then again, it's going to defeat the purpose of a natural makeup. Then with my sponge, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to distribute and make sure I cover everywhere in the face. Everything is covered. This type of application is not gonna give you a full cover application. When I do natural makeup, I really don't like full cover application unless the person that I'm doing the makeup has anything that I have to correct, and then you do one to do a full coverage application. But if the person that you're doing this, if you are a makeup artist and your model has perfect skin, then you don't need to do much. Just correct whatever needs to be corrected, and that's it. Which in my previous video, I feel like I did apply a lot of stuff, and my model actually has gray skin. So I was applying a lot of makeup that she really didn't need. So that's why I wanna show you this technique. So if you're a beginner artist or you're a person that wanna do natural makeup because you like a little makeup on you and that's it, you're not a person that's going to wear too much, then you can do something like this. For concealer, what I'm going to do is apply a concealer that can help me highlight a little bit here in the inner corner so I don't look tired. And I'm gonna be using Il Maquillage F. I'm Flawless, this is a bad word, multi-use perfecting concealer. And I'm gonna use it here and here. What I like about this concealer is that I don't need to use a lot of powder with it. So it sets very nice in the skin, and you're not gonna have to like do anything like baking or anything like that. If you are that type of person, you don't have to do anything like that. It really sets very nice. And if you don't wanna use any type of powder, you can, because it's not gonna really move. And I'm using a sponge. I don't like using sponge much, but for natural makeup, I think the sponge is very nice because since it sucks a little bit of the product, you're not over applying stuff. If you, for example, you went heavy on whatever products you are applying, then this is going to help you like distribute it best. If you have deep dark circles, then you need to correct maybe the color of your dark circles, and for that you would need to either use a little bit of green or a little bit of orange and apply it with your concealer. So you can mix it with the concealer and then apply it there. Of course, you're gonna use very tiny amount of these two colors because you don't want to for the concealer to turn orange or green after it sets, because that can happen. Or you can just do this combination, a little bit of the green and a little bit of concealer, apply it, and then apply a little bit more of the concealer, and that will help you cover up that whatever color you have under your eyes that's making a deep dark circle. As you can see, I already look awake. And this is all I do with the skin in regards of base. Now, what I'm gonna do is, if you wanna set it because you have combination skin like I have, then use very, very little powder and use it only in the center of your face. I'm gonna be using a maquillage powder in nude beige. This is a loose powder. And I'm gonna use a very small brush to apply it. Why? Because I'm going to apply it only under my eyes and in the center of the face. So it's basically here. Very, very little of it. Around my nose. Under my eyes. Here in the forehead. A little on my chin and in my upper lip. Maybe a little bit here around my nose, but look that I didn't went over the bridge of my nose. Why? Because I wanted to look natural. So if you matteize everything in the middle of the face, then there's no glowing coming through, and there's no like your natural oils are not gonna come through, so that the makeup is not gonna look like you didn't do anything to your skin. So if I leave this part like with the regular oil that it already has, then I don't have to apply highlighter there so it can look natural. It's already highlighted. So that's all with powder. For my eyes, I'm going to use these liquid shadows from Bodyography. They're very nice because you can actually blend them and they're gonna look good on your eyes, and they don't look like after they set, they don't look chalky or nothing like that. They look like regular eyeshadow, but they're liquid. And they have amazing shades. And what I'm gonna use it with a brush, and I'm gonna spread it all over my lid. And I'm using basically a color that's almost the color of my lid. But since I want the shine, because when your lids have no makeup on, they look a little shiny. So you want to recover the shyness of the lid. So that's why I use almost the same shade as my skin. And I applying it all over the lid. It's beautiful, this eyeshadow. I love it. And it's very easy to use. So if you're a person that have only 5 minutes to do your makeup, this is going to be your best friend. They're super easy to use. apply it to the inner corners too, so you have that glow there. And that's everything I'm gonna do in the eyes. I'm not gonna do anything else in regards of eyeshadow. I might do a little like maybe with a pen, with a brown pen, I'm going to like go very close to the eyelash part, so my eyelashes look fuller. And maybe I'm gonna use, instead of a pen, I'm going to use these same eyeshadows, and I'm gonna use a darker color. The color I used before was the Ruby, and this color is a smoky topaz. And I'm gonna use a very small brush like this one, since I need to be closer to my lash line. I need a closer mirror. So with this small brush, I'm going to go close to the lash line, and basically with that brown, I'm defining a little bit the eyes. And this will help my lashes to look fuller. The same thing here. And I'm gonna do the same thing in the bottom, but very close to the lash line, just to define a little bit the eyes. But don't smoke it out. Just apply it very close to the lash line. And not all the way to the inner corner. Stop almost in the middle of the lid, of the bottom lid. So it really doesn't look like you are like over drawing all over the eyes. You're basically shadowing your lash line. Then I'm going to apply mascara. For mascara, you can use any mascara you like. I will recommend that is a mascara that can provide a lot of volume. I'm gonna be using my favorite mascara, Big Ego Mascara by Tarte. And this gives me a lot of volume, and it's a nice mascara. A little trick that I have for applying mascara is that put your mirror at your chin level, and this will help you make sure that you're touching your roots, your lash root, and that you don't make a mess in the shadow when you're passing the brushes on your lashes. That we always make a mess in the shadow with the brush. That this will help you not to do it. And for the bottom, you do the same. You're gonna put it very high, your mirror, and simply apply it like this. Okay, so if you're gonna use a false lash, I will use something like this one. These are the Ardell Wispies lashes. As you can see, they look very natural. They're not like weird shaped or nothing like that, and they're not that long. These are the perfect ones if you don't have lashes and you want to use false lashes when you're doing a natural look. I'm not gonna use lashes. I have long lashes. They're not that full, but they're long. And when I use false lashes, they really look very false on me. So for contour, blush, and highlight, I use everything in cream for these three. And for contouring, I'm going to be contouring with this little sponge, and I'm gonna take a not too dark foundation, and I do it with foundation because it looks more natural when you use, unless you're using another brand that has a bronzer that's very, like Chanel's bronzer is very natural and it's very nice. But if you're using something like this, you can apply it with a foundation and it will look amazing too. And I'm gonna use this one, which is basically one shade darker than my skin shade. And I'm going to apply it with this part of my sponge. And I'm gonna do this, like dab it to where I want it. And it looks very, very nice and looks very, very natural. Because it really looks like I just had a tan and that's it. Because it's only one shade darker than my skin. So basically it's like I'm tan and that's it. It's nothing heavy. And that's what you want when you're doing something like this. Nothing that looks too done or dramatic. You can apply a little bit here in your forehead, just to correct chin area, like in your jawline. Make sure that you don't have a double chin. Yeah. And then I'm going to move to blush. For blush, I like these ones from Flower Beauty. These are the blush bombs. And they're very nice and they have amazing colors too. And I'm using this one that's called Pinched. This is like a very soft pink nude color. And that's basically the type of colors you want, because too pink is not gonna look soft. It's going to look very dramatic. So something like in the nude family would be best. Or a very soft pink like this one is going to be perfect. And it has already like a little, or it gives a little glow to the skin when you apply them. They're very nice. And they're easy to blend. If you want to give more glow, I am very glowy already because of the foundation and the blush they already apply. But if you want to give a little bit more of glow, I'm gonna be using this one from Bodyography. And also I would recommend you to use a balm like this one, a stick highlighter or a balm. And I'm gonna put it on my hand first, and from here I'm going to dab and with my fingers apply it to the top of my cheek. Yeah, and I give more glow. And it's gonna look a little bit wet. And this is very nice when you have dry skin, because your skin is going to look very, very glowy and very fresh and plump. And that's the look when you have dry skin that you ultimately want. You can see it's very glowy, and you can apply a little bit in the top of the bridge of the nose. And I'm going to move to brows now. The brows, since I have natural brows, I really don't do much for a natural look. I only apply a brow gel. And this is from $1 Billion Brows. This is a clear brow gel. If you need to fill your brows, then I will recommend that you use a pen, fill them out like with hair strokes, so they look like it's hair in your brows and it's not like you're drawing the brow completely. And then use a clear gel to brush up all the hairs that you have there. And what I do is I brush them up like this. And then if I want to keep them like this is very editorial, like I do. Otherwise, I just brush down the tail, and that will give me this shape without filling out anything. If I want to keep it up, because I do like the editorial brow thing, I just do this, and they have shape, but they're up. You can do it with your finger too and move the hairs like you want them. And that's it, that's all I do. The same thing in this brow. I have less hair in this brow than the other brow. So this one you can see the shape better. If I do the same thing that I show you over there. I would do this and keep up this part of the brow will keep up, and then if I want shape, I just push down these hairs, and this will give me a shape. I have more hair here, so it looks more dramatic in this brow than the other one. But that's basically what I do with me of models when I'm doing natural looks. And I think we can move to lips now, and we'll be done. This was quick. I'm gonna be using Buxom Cosmetics, and this is the Full Force lipstick in color Buzz. This is a nude color. This is a creamy lip, and again we talk about of using colors that are either the same color of your lips or in the nude and beige hues. And this one is almost the same color of my lips, and I'm going to apply it without applying lip liner or nothing, because I want it to look like I only apply lip balm and that's it. This lipstick is very creamy, and it gives a lot of shine, so it's beautiful, and I think it's perfect when you're doing natural makeup. If you like more matte lipsticks, I would recommend don't do liquid lipstick. Matte liquid lipsticks, they tend to dry very dramatic, and they don't look like natural at all. So if you want to do that, I would recommend use a matte bullet lipstick, and try not to use it like you will use it all the time, like use your liner and then do the bullet. I will apply it, and then I will distribute the color all over my lips with a brush, so I can diffuse a little bit of the color and the shape, and it doesn't look like too dramatic. It will look more natural. And that would be it. This would be everything I would do for a natural makeup, whether it's on me or on a model. I hope this was helpful. Like I told you before, I did change some of the techniques, and basically the techniques that I changed was doing more cream products now, and I'm paying more attention to the face of the person or my face to enhance the shapes and structure, and not really change much the original shape of the model's face. This will be my take on it. I hope you like it. If you have any questions or any concerns, or if you want me to do anything else or try another technique that you might be using when doing a natural makeup, let me know in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me likes so I know that you like the video and you like this type of information that I'm giving, so I can do more. And I see you next time. Bye bye. Yo.